Hi, I'm San Diego vocal coach. I sing in a lot of different styles and I teach many different styles. I'm a vocal coach here in San Diego and I work with all kinds of singers, from opera singers to metal singers. We're gonna look at Paramore. We're gonna look at Hayley Williams, such a great singer, very difficult to cover. We're gonna look at Still Into You. It's a belting song and she exclusively belts throughout this whole song. So I'm going to teach you a little bit about belt technique today and we're going to kind of break down all the nuances in her singing.
Can count the years on one hand that we've been together. I need the other one to hold you, make you feel better.
So she comes right out of the gate in kind of a high note. You'll see her lift her cheeks. Can count the years on one hand, but she's in her high belt, so she's really right? I need the other one to hold you. So she's using her consonants. I need the other one, and she's keeping the pressure of the air at the tip of the teeth and the tongue, so she's not letting down her breath energy. Make you feel, and she slides. She uses this motion that I use a lot in my singing when you're going up and over. It's helping her to get her breath up and over into these resonators. Make you feel better. Don't try to compare me with Hayley Williams. I do not have her voice. It's a different color.
It's not a walk in the park to love each other.
So she does a lot of sliding and she does a lot of forward placement at the front of her face, which I love. It protects her voice. I heard somewhere that when she was younger, she was losing her voice a lot, and then she worked with the vocal coach, and this is probably what the vocal coach taught her.
But when our fingers interlock, can't deny you're worth it.
Can't deny. I love how she's can't deny, but she slides off of that.
'Cause after all this time,
love the color already.
I'm still into you.
To you. And I love how she flutters her vibrato. You. Such a pretty tone quality she has too.
I should be over all the butterflies. But
now, instead of saying I should be over, she doesn't glottalize it. She doesn't go ah. She goes hi. She puts it up here to keep it in those forward resonators to help her sustain the note and ride the air, because she's going to a really hard, difficult passage here. I should be over all the butterflies. And she spins fly. She's really feeling it out forward here. Those abs are working.
And baby, even I know worse.
And she does something really great here. She doesn't put a glottal uneven. And she goes hand baby heaving, hand baby heaving. She goes a little heaving with the air to keep the air moving forward so she doesn't grab.
I'm into you.
I'm into you. And you even see that she slides. I'm into you. You see her jaws nice and loose. She's I'm, not I'm into you. So she can slide up over that note. Great.
Let him wonder how we got this far.
She uses her G to get really bright, and she locks her cheeks up into that position to help her get those notes. I wonder how we got this far. You can see her go, got, like that, right? Not here, here. Got this far. Off the chords.
'Cause I don't really need to wonder at all. Yeah, after all this.
She slides, 'cause after all this time, she's sliding.
Well, some things just make sense, and one of those is you and I.
So this line is trickier than you think. A lot of singers, I'm going to say amateur singers, sometimes inclined to go, one of those is you and I, and to stretch and to think that they're getting the note by stretching up. You want to do what Hayley's doing. She's using the pressure off the lips. She's actually accenting the consonants by biting down a little bit on them, but she's not stopping her airflow. One of those is you and I, and she's thinking more of a straight line. One of those is you and I. She's not stretching up for those notes.
Well, some things just make sense, and even after all this time.
Even after all. She does drop down on the all of this time, but then she brings it back up.
I'm into you.
Little glottal. I'm into you. That's what she's doing there. That's a vocal fry. So you can practice that. Right. I'm into you.
Baby, not a day goes by that I'm not.
Okay, so she's now moving away from the microphone. She's getting ready to go into this big part, which is a really difficult part. It requires a lot of power in your breath energy. Before I even try this, I'm gonna tell you that I'm not a super high belter. I can belt up to a D, but I can't really sustain an E flat or an E. I know for a fact she can sustain an E, which makes this much easier for her. But I am gonna explain the technique to you. She's not gonna drop down on the notes prior to the belt because she's gotta stay up there, and she wants the position of that high belt to be closer to the lower notes so she doesn't have to hop up so high. Baby, not a day goes by. So she doesn't go, maybe not a day goes by. She's not relaxed down here. She's got to ride it high. Maybe not a day goes by that I'm not. And she's sliding, not into you. She's sliding the air. Not, right? Not. You can even see her do that with her head. She's like, She's feeling that up here. Not into you. She's like, hand. She uses this little H to kind of propel that up there. Into you. She's using a he. I'm feeling that in a small little point back on the roof of my mouth, and that's where she's feeling it. She's using that H to propel that note. I'm gonna give you an exercise right now that you can use to work that high belt. I made this one up. You're gonna do like a ga, ga, ga. You're not gonna drop your jaw. You're just gonna feel the air kind of smack behind the soft palate, and you're gonna go like hung with a G. Nga, 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 nga. And you're gonna go ga, 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 ga. So try that. Ga, 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 ga. And you're gonna go ga, 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 ga. Try to make it ugly and munchkin-y. Ga, 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 ga. Ga, 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 ga. Keep going. Ga, 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 ga. Now ride. You're going to feel that point go higher and higher. And even feel it more out in front of you as you go up. Ga, ga. You might even use your hand to point out there. Ga, 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 ga. Try it. Ga, 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 ga. And I think that was about the E flat right there, E. About it for that. She's phenomenal, one of my favorite belt singers. Let me know if there's a singer that you want me to analyze, a song that you want me to analyze. Again, please understand that all of our voices are different. I'm not trying to sound like Hayley Williams per se, but I'm trying to show you how she achieves those sounds, what she's doing physically, what she's thinking of, where she's feeling her placement, how she's riding her air. Follow me for more tips like this. I'm Barbara Valente, the San Diego vocal coach. Make it a beautiful day.